At age 1, a child can develop in many different ways. These ways include physical, emotional, social, moral, and cognitive development. Growth in both height and weight is slower in this period than in babies. Children from 1 to 3 gain only about a half a pound per month. Growth in height also slows down by about 50%. The average height is 29.8 inches, or 75.7 centimeters. The average weight of a 1-year-old is 22.5 pounds, or 10.2 kilos. Small motor skills depend on the use and control of muscles that include fingers, wrists, and ankles. From ages 1 to 1.5, a 1-year-old can turn several pages of a book at a time, pick up small objects with thumb and forefinger, and learns to scribble. From ages 1.5 to 2, a 1-year-old can button large buttons, pull down zippers, turn doorknobs, and stack several blocks to form a tower. 1-year-olds usually enjoy playing with blocks, large pop beads, and pyramids of different sized rings. They also like jack-in-the-box toys, musical rolling toys, and toy pianos. Playing with these toys will help develop small motor skills. Large motor skills involve use and control of large muscles of the back, legs, shoulders, and arms. From ages 1 to 1.5, 1-year-olds improve from walking a few unsteady steps to walking well, slide down stairs backwards while holding on, and stoops to pick up toys. From age 1.5 to 2, a 1-year-old runs fairly well, stands on one foot, learns to walk up and down stairs while holding on, and throw objects over him. Overall, 1-year-olds show greater independence, begin to show defiant behavior such as daring and disobedient, and recognize pictures of themselves in the mirror and family members' names. 1-year-olds have an average of 8 teeth, but this varies greatly between toddlers. The diet of the mother during pregnancy and the diet of the child during the first years lay the foundation for a lifetime of good or poor teeth. Because children this age are growing less rapidly, they will not eat a lot. Because their stomachs are so small, 1-year-olds need food every 3 to 4 hours. The 1-year-old still eats a variety of baby foods. In addition, simple foods from family meals can be added. Choose foods that are low in sugar and salt. Until more teeth come in, cut foods into small pieces to aid swallowing. 1-year-olds begin to want to wash themselves. At first, this means merely rubbing the washcloth over the face and stomach. Bathtubs are still dangerous, therefore you should never leave a young child alone in a bath. Until your child's second birthday, he or she needs about 14 hours of sleep, 11 of those being at night. The others include 2 naps. If your child is hyper before bed, let them run around for a little bit to burn off the excess energy. After, take part in more calm activities such as a bath, game, or bedtime story. Follow the same routine every night. Toddlers love consistency and when they can predict what is going to happen. It makes them feel more in control. Emotional development. Taking care of a child is not as easy as it looks. At 18 months, they begin to show defiant behaviors such as disobedience and negativism. Negativism is doing the opposite of what others want you to do. This is normal in young toddlers for many causes: the desire for independence, frustration, and the child's realization of being a separate person. The child wants to be in control and also misses the close bond between them and the caregiver. The toddler's bodies are also not developed enough to obey their wishes. Temper tantrums also begin at this age. A temper tantrum is when a child releases anger by screaming, crying, kicking, or pounding, and sometimes holding his or her breath. This begins at roughly about 18 months. To avoid a tantrum, make sure your child isn't acting up simply because he or she isn't getting enough attention. Also, try giving the toddler some control over little things. This may fulfill the need for independence and ward off tantrums. As you see, 1-year-olds do not have a wide range of vocabulary. They can speak 3 to 4 word sentences. 1-year-olds have many emotions, and here are some of them. The first one is anger. A 1-year-old can get angry for many reasons, like I discussed before. A 1-year-old who has a tantrum, though, usually doesn't direct the anger toward a particular person or thing. Fear. A 1-year-old may be frightened of high places, strangers, and loud noises. Even simple things like a haircut. A 1-year-old shows no jealousy reactions, but by 18 months, jealousy is very pronounced. Your child will want all the attention and love. This also may be caused by sibling rivalry.
Sarah, I love you.
I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Sarah, I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
That was an example of love and affection. First comes love of those who satisfy the baby's physical needs. Gradually, the baby's affection expands to include siblings, pets, and people outside the home. Moral development. 12 to 15 months, distraction and/or physically removing the child from the places or activities that you do not want them around or doing works best. Children from 15 to 24 months require distraction, physical removal, and spoken restrictions. This will stick in their mind that they shouldn't be doing that action or shouldn't be where they are at. The last type of development is cognitive development. There are 4 types of learning. The first is incidental learning, learning that is not planned. Children normally learn this from cause and effect actions. Next, we have trial and error learning, when a child trials multiple situations before finding the one that actually works. Second to last, we have imitation, learning by watching or copying others. Lastly, we have direct learning, results from being taught.